Hello, Scorpios. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Scorpio, we are going to ask who you are, how it is that you function, and what is it that you've overcome, and how you view the other. We will ask the same questions of the other. We're going to get into the Tea Leaf Oracle deck, and then the Energy Oracle deck, and then, quite possibly, the Wizard's Tarot. Are you ready, my Scorpichinos? Okay, Scorpio. Let's see. Let's take a look. See, my dear Scorps. You are comes flying out. Finger. You are warning you of a problem either now or in the future. You are warning you. Are you warning you? Warning. It's like who you are. Warning you. Warning. Are you warning me? Are you warning you? Like you're pointing a finger here and you're warning of some type of a problem. It feels like you're warning yourself of something like, maybe there's something you want to do and you're thinking, well, that's a bit of a problem there. So we got to be careful about that. Or, very interesting, you're always cautious or you're always looking ahead to where there could be problems. Okay. How you function. Elephant, a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. How interesting. She got the finger, warning of a problem now or in the future. So your function here is to kind of like take your steps carefully. Is there something that you're doing here that feels like a little bit precarious, or there's some sort of chances around it? There's a risk. It's kind of like you know that you're going to be a lot smarter on the other side of this when you get to the other end. This feels like you're walking a path here, and you've recognized that there's little pitfalls, or there could be stuff along the trail that could trip you up. And you don't know this trail. You don't know this trail, and you don't know this path. But what you do know is that you're walking it, and you're going to be really careful. And it's kind of like, let's say, like it's real. The sun goes down, the sun comes up, the sun goes down, warning you of a problem either now or in the future. So to me that almost feels like the sun sets and you're on this trail and you're not familiar with this trail, and there's obstacles along the way, pitfalls, but the sun has set and you're like, well, I'd like to get to the other end, but I can't see right now. So, well, I have a problem. I have a problem right now. I could just keep walking, but then I might have a problem in the future because I could fall down. I could hurt myself. I may not be able to continue the path, right? And so are you sort of at like that, at a point like that where you need, as much as you would like to move forward with something, maybe you can't. You need to kind of just stand here and wait for the sun to come up again so that, okay, now you can maneuver around the obstacles. It may even be this feeling like, okay, I said I would be there by this time. How am I going to get there by that time, right? That's almost also kind of giving me like a 5 of Swords, like a no-win situation where the sun sets. You can't see where you're going. You could keep walking, but you're probably going to trip or fall on something, and then you're not going to get there on time anyways. Or if you stop because it's dark, you're still not going to get there on time anyways, right? But you do know that this is a long journey. Maybe it is a mental journey, or maybe in some way it is physical. But at the end, you're going to be pretty smart. You're going to really understand the path that you're on. You're going to know this path really well. But right now, you don't know it so well. And it feels like there could be pitfalls, and you just have to be careful. What is it that you've overcome? A handshake, a meeting with a stranger could be important. So very interesting. Is there someone here that you've met? A stranger, maybe you've overcome waiting to meet a stranger of significance. That's funny. Okay, how you view the other? Not unsuccessful plans. Okay, so you view the other as somebody whose plans are not successful right now. They've come into some sort of a problem. Maybe they've got themselves into a situation that they can't get out of. I also think of knot is interesting, like it's closed off energy. If you've ever tied a rope really, really tight, or anything really tight, and then dipped it into water, dipped like one end of the material, particularly if it's something like kind of a little bit stretchy like cotton, the water will wick into it, but it can often get stuck right at the knot. Like it won't keep flowing up. That knot is tight. Nothing will move past it. So who is the other? Older woman. Dealing's a relationship with an older woman. Okay. So that's who they are. Or they're somebody who's dealing with an older woman. And maybe this is their problem. Like they're not. The knot that they have an unsuccessful plan here dealing with an older woman. Okay, well, you see them as having some type of unsuccessful plan. Who they are is somebody dealing with an older woman, or someone who's in a relationship with an older woman. That's who they are. How do they function? Pineapple, reconciliation. How do they function? Oh boy, is this person, so they're trying to reconcile with someone here. Like that's how this other person functions. It's reconciliation. It's like this person likes to get back together with people maybe they've had problems or conflicts with. That's like a functionality of this person is let's fix this problem, let's work on it. And right? It looks like they're working or dealing with a problem here. Now, this person doesn't have to be older than them. Maybe this person is older than you. But they're older. They're older than somebody here. It's your reading, so I'm going to say at least you. What is it that this other person has overcome? Lightning. Control your anger, you will be sorry. Wow. I don't think they're happy with whatever's going on between themselves and maybe this woman. Right? And you're seeing it as maybe this woman is causing a knot in this person's plans. But they're not, control your anger or you will be sorry what they've overcome. Now, I feel like this person's gotten to the point of being really upset. This could even be like this person's mother. It could be an aunt. It could be a sibling. It could be an older partner or spouse. Again, they don't have to be older than them, but there's a good likelihood they are. Definitely older than you, I think, this person. So it's funny because as I say this person, there are two people over on the other side here. So your other person, we'll just call them that, okay? And the person they're dealing with. It's the other one. So your other person, I think this person has become angry. They may not be controlling their anger anymore. Something may have escalated. Maybe this person wants to reconcile with you. And the older woman is standing in the way. How they view you, how this other person views you. Haystack, karma. Oh, you will reap what you have sown. They view you as karma. You will reap what you have sown. There's two ways. Either this person feels like there's something that you did to them, and maybe you're having a different, there's something here you have to be careful about. And they might, this feels complicated. This other person may be feeling like, oh yeah, that's karma. That's karma coming back to Scorpio. Or this person could feel like they're dealing with some sort of karmic situation because of something that happened between you and them. Oh, this is very interesting. Okay, fire's at the bottom. Strong emotion. Passionate love or hate. That's in the past. The only one in the upright. Energy Oracle deck time. What is this finger? Sorry, what is this finger? Finger warning you of a problem either now or... Who's being warned of a problem? Let me just say that. Who's being warned of a problem here? The angel of love. So a loving person. An angel. Maybe there's an angel. An angel. There's a problem here. That's who you are. There's a problem here. You need to be careful. Okay. It's a problem. You need to be careful. Someone who's compassion, who at least has compassion towards themselves here, is very compassionate. What's the problem? So now I want to ask, what's the problem? What's the problem? What's the potential problem now or in the future? Jesus. What? The healer of the ages. Healing something. Being able to heal something in the future. Warning you of a problem either now or in the future. This is interesting. I mean, it really feels also like just the cards that are coming forward here with who you are, that there is some sort of very angelic energy that is present around you at this time, maybe during an important decision that you're making. How you function. Also with the elephant energy, this reminds me of someone who remembers a lot. Like nothing gets past you. I feel like Scorpio. I feel like, yeah, Scorpio to me is definitely that. Maybe Cancer a little bit too. Probably all the water signs. I feel like emotions are a strong supporting mechanism for creating strong memories. And right, like I see the water signs as having, like that is sort of like a guidance system for you guys too. So when something is triggered in you, I feel like it creates a strong memory. And you may not remember the details of what has happened, like things from decades ago, but you'll remember how you felt or how someone made you feel. So you do have a tendency here to remember things. And by doing that, when you get to the other end of some sort of journey or cycle that you're in, you're an awful lot smarter on the other side of it. And right now, it does look like you're involved in a longer journey of some sort. And it's either physical or mental. But you will know a lot more on the other side of this. How you function. Door to value. You know what this looks like? I'll tell you what this looks like. This looks like you are like, okay, it looks like to me somebody who's like, okay, I've walked down this path before. I've walked down this path before. I've learned this, that, and the other. And this is how I'm going to walk down at this time. Because this is talking about some type of a new opportunity. It's talking about some type of new opportunity. You have a lot of angelic support around you for this. And I feel like this angelic support may be showing you how to protect yourself in some sort of new endeavor, a new opportunity. If you're trying to walk towards a new opportunity, create something new for yourself in the future, it's like you have some sort of past knowledge here. I think you do. I think you have some sort of past knowledge here that can help and support you to prevent any problems in the future. What you've overcome is a handshake, so that's interesting. All tied up. It's not really shaking hands in that. Well, maybe that's just it. Maybe you wanted to because this other person over here, how they function is reconciliation. And you've gotten over, in whatever way that means, maybe something is water under the bridge for you. Or maybe you're not going down that road again with a 10-foot pole. You know, whatever that sounds weird. Usually you're not going to touch something with a 10-foot pole. I don't know if you're going to go down a road with a 10-foot pole. You imagine trying to control a 10-foot pole while you're walking. Maybe that's what Spirit's guiding, trying to tell you. That's going to be hard. It's going to get caught on something. Caught on something. Warning you now. Or in the future. If it doesn't get caught on something now, it will. It will in the future. You'll see it'll happen. There'll be low-hanging branches. I don't know. It just almost looks like you're not shaking hands here with someone. Or if there was some sort of agreement that needed to have happened, taken place between you and another person, something's water under the bridge here. Something is water under the bridge for you. You view the other as this unsuccessful victory. Okay. Well, they're not. You don't view them as having a victory here. You do not view this person as, maybe this is somebody you were trying to do something with, and those plans were unsuccessful. Maybe you've learned a lot from that as well. Like maybe in some ways it's a victory for you. Okay, who is the other? Let's see. They could be an older woman, but it looks to me like this is somebody dealing with an older woman here. Who they are. Oh, man. Look at this. There's like a woman in that image too. Envy. Older woman. They are dealing with an envious older woman. That's who they are. That's very clear. They are dealing with an envious older woman who is dissatisfied with life, who just focuses on the lack in life. How does your person function? Reconciliation. Oh, I feel like this karma haystack, I feel like that they're reaping some type of karma and they think it comes from you, something that happened here between you and them. This person's having difficulty moving forward because they want to reconcile something. I'm guessing it's your reading, right? I don't think they're trying to reconcile something with this older envious woman. Strong forces from the past are holding this person back. I feel like this person has become angry, right? Like that's what they've control your anger. If you've overcome controlling your anger, I feel like you are, at this point, you're releasing it. The thinking man. Huh, interesting. Overcome. Controlling your anger. Overcoming thinking. This person probably wants to do something. Maybe this person's just been thinking a lot. Thinking of different, and thinking like just trying to keep themselves calm, not to get upset. How they view you as haystack karma. Ooh! The cards. Storm warning. Look at that. Holy cow. You got the angel of love in Jesus. And this person's like, Scorpio? The karma that I got from that situation with Scorpio is like a fucking hurricane coming through. And then you got the angel of love in Jesus. Anxiety. Indecision. What do you do? I don't know. Magician in the mirror. Adjacent possibilities. The world. All right, so we're manifesting all sorts of different options. We don't like them. That ends. Or maybe we're gonna try something different. So we're gonna go on a journey. We're gonna find our confidence. Maybe invest in something. Maybe we find a man. Maybe we don't know what to do with him. And then there's anxiety. That's that. That could be like a decade of someone's life right there. And I did it in like 15 seconds. Okay. Who you are. Warning you of a problem either now or in the future. You know, you could also be like, whatever this is over here. You may have seen something that was going to get worse before it got better, if it would even get better. And you made a decision that, I don't know, maybe you moved away from there's something going on here, right? Because this person over here, they want to create some type of reconciliation. Yeah. So that to me means that you and this person are not connected. God may have warned you of something here. Like, this is really interesting. And an angel, like a loving angel's been guiding you. You are the finger. The Hermit. That is like keeping to yourself. Just you and God and your angels. Like, I'm not going to get involved in that. Not going to get involved in that. Or getting away from something and keeping to yourself. How you function. Door to value. See, I want to say, that's also interesting, right? Because who the other is, they're dealing with someone here who focuses on lack. This to me is someone who see the things that you've learned in journeys, even if those journeys have been very difficult and hard. But what is it that you've learned at the end of that? And then creating something for yourself with it, you know, like a new beginning of some sort, or turning your lemons into lemonade, right? It's turning your lemons into lemonade. Jeez Louise, the Ten of Swords. Oh man, you know betrayal. You know betrayal, you know backstabbing, you know painful endings here. That also too kind of gives me the impression that, like, the functionality of you is that even if this is going to really hurt, which is fascinating, because what is this Scorpio doing in this card but stabbing themselves? Right? They are inflicting pain. They're like, with this Ten of Swords, it's a little bit masochistic. No, is that masochistic as others, or I can't remember. Anyways, it's like this may have been a painful decision for you and whatever it is, but at the end of the day, right? Sometimes you do things that hurt you, but in the long run, they could be better for you. You've overcome any type of a handshake. This is like someone who's not opening up, right? Like, not handshake. I don't think you want to reconcile with whoever this is. That's kind of the impression that I get. And this person sees you like, oh, karmic storm. That could also be, if they see you as a karmic storm, that could be part of their incentive to try to reconcile something with you. They might be thinking that they need to balance the scales here for themselves karmically. But so you've gotten over handshake all tied up. The Two of Cups. Woo. Yeah, that's a relationship of some sort. I don't know if this is like, they're dealing with an older woman. That's who they are right now. Is this, I don't know. What's the matter? So you see them as the victory, unsuccessful plans. There could have been something too that you thought that you could have had a victory with this person in, but that did not, that didn't happen. But you may also see this person as not succeeding. I mean, they do see you as some sort of karmic consequence. I'll say that. A karmic consequence. How you view them. How you view the other Scorpio. The Knight of Wands. See, the Knight of Wands doesn't necessarily have a plan. The Knight of Wands is someone who is sort of just, this is what I want to do right now, and I'm going to do it. Could also be like Knight of Wands is Sagittarius, sort of like higher learning and philosophy. seeking deeper knowledge here. Funny. So that would be something that you don't see them having success with as well. All right, let's get over here with who they're dealing with. Who is this person to them? This older woman. Who is this person to the other person in Scorpio's reading? Who is this older woman in relationship to Scorpio's other person in their reading? The Two of Wands. Something they're dreaming of? The fuck? Somebody who could be holding back their dreams. Let me see how this unfolds. Ah, as I said that, we get the Strength card. Yes, it is. Ding, 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 ding. Somebody who's holding back their dreams. The Page of Swords and watching them. Oh, geez Louise. How old is this person? Three of Pentacles. Well, I don't know what the relationship is. Maybe it's I'm not being told specifically. Like, I thought maybe I would get like a court card. Well, I did. I got the Page of Swords, but not. Anyways, I thought maybe it would show me, is this someone this person is dating? Is it this person's mother? Is it this person's sister? Anyways, I'm not getting that kind of an answer. I'm getting that this is someone who does hold this person back from their dreams. And so I want to say, right, like, the answer to that for many of you is probably it is a different person. You know, your person, it's different for each of you. Holding back and paying attention to who it is that they're doing what with. It's kind of, why is this person in envy? Wow, whoa, the Queen of Wands. Okay, this is a mirror, mirror on the wall shit. This is not, remember who they are. I'm not picking that up so much as who they're dealing with, which is also very interesting because that's a bigger definition of who they are than who they actually are. So it almost feels like someone too that's not self-actualizing. They're not even appearing in who they actually are. It's who they're dealing with. So look at that, like the Queen of Wands. Now, you share fire. You share fire and water energies are both yours. This is somebody who's strongly independent. Somebody who is self-empowered. Somebody who is often too like very attractive or has a very strong sort of magnetic energy. I describe Scorpios of having strong magnetic energy for sure. You guys come in all shapes and sizes, but the one thing that is inside your core is magnetic energy. At least I think there is. I don't know. Anyways, but so they're envious. It is. It's like mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? Envious of another woman. They're literally envious of another woman, this older woman. And okay, here's a stupid thing too. Like, every woman's going to get older. And because this also looks like someone who's younger. She looks like she's sort of in her prime, right? It's really foolish to be envious of that. Because I want to say, there's a lot of wisdom that still needs to come in that period of someone's life. And if you never see the beauty within yourself, then you can't appreciate the beauty within other people. Like, you can look at other people and go, man, that lady, she is absolutely beautiful and gorgeous. I wish I had an ass like her. She doesn't have to be envious, but you're like, boy, I'd sure give it. Right? But this is like hate. It feels like hate, right? Like seeing something beautiful and hating it. That's who this person is dealing with, your other person. Maybe that's you. You know, I'm just wondering whether you're man or woman, masculine, feminine, there's a hate here for someone else. They don't like it. And it's honestly, it's kind of based more on appearance than anything, because that is also more sort of based on appearances card with the Queen of Wands. It's very shallow and superficial. Okay, how your person functions is they are attached to something from the past, wanting reconciliation. They could be unmasking something about themselves and looking at it, right? Like, oh, who have I been? Who am I? That's a good question because they haven't come up as a person. Here, we can just see who they're dealing with. Wow, the High Priestess. How they function. Reconciling. It's almost kind of like, okay, reconciling with God. That's where I get that. Maybe it has nothing to do with them trying to reconcile with you. Reconcile with God. That's also, I want to say, probably a better route towards fixing karmic energies than looking at like another person and saying, you know what, I think I got karma coming at me for what happened between myself and that person. How can I make that up to that person? I don't know that you actually clear karma doing that because it's what the intention is. The intention is, okay, that person is the reason I have karma. So if I do good things for them, I'll get rid of my karma. It's still a selfish desire to correct something, right? I mean, obviously we need to be selfish at times to survive on planet Earth. But in that context, it doesn't feel like that would clear karma. I kind of feel like, though, looking at how this person functions, because this is trying to understand the deeper aspects of what the universe has to show them about their past and about themselves and reconciling that. That actually feels like it has the potential to be pretty healthy. And I also feel like that could indirectly, because also I feel like maybe karma is meant to be indirectly balanced. Indirectly balance their karma, whatever negative karma they may have gained through interactions with you. I do kind of feel that way. Okay. Okay. What they've overcome is control your anger. You will be sorry. The thinking man. I think this. Let me see. I'm wondering if this person has vocalized something to someone here, like instead of thinking and holding back. The eight. Oh dear. The Eight of Pentacles. Well, I hope for this person's sake they didn't pop off at work. What's the Eight of Pentacles? The Eight of Swords. The Ace of Wands. The Eight of Cups. What's the control your anger? Has this person had an outburst? I don't know. I feel like you always need an outlet for really strong energy. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Coming from an Aries. Like, whether it's working out, whether it's painting your house or something, like you need an outlet. I don't know. Is it possible to just like meditate on it? Maybe I'm asking the wrong sign because we share Mars. So just meditate on it. Just let it alchemize. I don't know that that's healthy. Has this person had an outburst? The Knight of Cups. No, okay. I don't know if they if they've had an outburst. I feel like this person has shifted. And whoever they've been dealing with, right? Like, that's not a nice energy. And then, oh, this person is shifting their focus. I don't know if you have anything to build with this person in the future. I have no idea. I want to say, though, I feel like this person is making some sort of strides here. And instead of being angry, this person is trying to be more open-hearted. They're trying to focus on their heart. So I don't think that this person has necessarily had some type of outburst. They view you as a karmic storm, baby. What karma does this person think has come into their life because of Scorpio? Oh, the anxiety. The Nine of Swords. This person can't calm their mind. This person's mind won't calm. This person may not even be able to sleep well. Maybe this person has regret here. You will reap what you have sown. What do they think you're sowing? Like what will you reap? What do they think? Because there's also like kind of looking at you and seeing that. What do they think Scorpio is reaping in terms of karmic energy? Wow. Oh, I love it. It's almost like taking that path step by step, 1 foot at a time, learning as you go, because on the other side, you'll be quite wise. Ah. Oh. Could have something to do with a child as well. If there's any sort of that relationship here between you and this person. Let me look at the Nine of Swords, and then we'll call it. The King of Cups, the Six of Cups, those Scorpio cards, you're in this person's head. You are living rent-free. I've always wanted to say that. You are living rent-free in this person's head. Oh, Lord. Oh, yeah. And you've taken up the whole house. 10 of Wands. You live rent-free in this person's mind? Oh, wow. This person might have a lot of feelings here that they need to process at some point. And they might be staying up at night, or they have regrets or anxiety because they have a lot of feelings. They have a lot of feelings that they've maybe never unburdened. All upright. 4 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords. This is such an interesting energy because we see a door that's all locked up from one side, but then on the other side, we can see it leads down into this this cellar, and this person is taking all this information and they're hiding it. I don't know. Closed off and sneaky. Closed off and sneaky. I'm going to go do the extended. In the extended, Scorpio, I'm going to ask what this person doesn't know about you and what you don't know about this person. There are 2 options in the description below for the extended if you would like to follow me there. Thank you so much, Scorpios. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.